Hey guys, it's 323 Starlight. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we collected all but one spirit orb. One spirit orb stands between us and completing all of the shrines, and it is located in Hyrule Castle. We also discovered the fate of Lon Lon Ranch, and at that moment, we vowed that we would destroy Ganon once and for all. And not just destroy him, we will send him to hell where he will be cooked into bacon. In this episode, we're going to begin the hunt for the lost memories. There are 5 memories left, one of which it appears to be in Hyrule Castle. Let's start with this one since it looks to be the harder one to pinpoint. I see that there are 2 points that we'll want to keep in mind. It's within view. We can see the Gerudo Highlands in the distance, as well as a bridge. So let's look around on the map. You could see Gerudo Highlands and a bridge. Couldn't be the Bridge of Hylia, could it? I doubt it. It looked like it was in disrepair. That's not a bridge. Hang on a sec, guys. Instinct tells me it's somewhere in this area, so let's look around. Let's look around that area. Get across the river. Wrong one. Yeah, that is the Bridge of Hylia. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait. Dang it. Yeah, I think that's the spot. Right there. Yes, this is the memory spot.
doubt this will let up anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable. I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
Dang. That was some pretty deep stuff. And we even got a little bit of backstory for Link. So he was born into the... So his father was a knight. Huh. I could also see some of Zelda's own regrets. She must not have wanted to be a part of this. To be the Goss's chosen. She must have wanted to follow her own path. Or Zelda. Alright, let's see what's next. I see a tree. I see Hyrule Castle. Judging by the way Hyrule Castle's positioned, I'm guessing this is west of Hyrule Castle. So, given that information, it would be right around this area. That's what I'm guessing, anyway.
Protection is now.
I don't see the pillars, so might be tricky to pinpoint.
Ready to roll.
Let's just go along that path and see if we can find this tree in the middle of a flower grove. Won't know if we'll find it until we try. Alright, let's see. Ooh, got some of these. Luminous stones. Alright, let's see. Wait, is that it? I don't see a flower grove, but the picture did show a small tree and a big tree together. Seems too easy. But Hyrule Castle does seem to be in the perfect position. But there weren't any pillars, were there? Oh right, this is before Calamity Ganon rose, so we wouldn't be seeing any pillars yet. Durr. Silly me, silly me. Got a broken caravan. Those usually have ambers in them, don't they? Or gemstones. Yeah. Yep, flower garden. Flower meadow. where's that? There it is. Yep, this is the place.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
Oh my gosh! Zelda peer pressuring Link into trying a frog while it's still raw. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Huh. Silent Princess. We've seen several silent princesses before, haven't we? That they can only grow in the they can only thrive in the wild and can't grow domestically. I wonder if that's a metaphor for Zelda's own desire to be free and not forced into the training that she never wanted. It's interesting. Alright, 2 more memories. This one right here is pretty obvious. It's right in front of Hyrule Castle, I believe. This one looks a little bit tricky. Let's see. There's the dueling peaks. Judging by the way the peaks are arranged, are positioned, I would guess that it's to the west of the dueling peaks, and it's next to a lake. And I think those are ruins right in front of it. It's west of the dueling peaks. It would either be around here or around here. This is the only lake that has that looks to have ruins, so let's check out here. Are any nearby shrines? Yes, there are. Hello, Shrine of Eiji Aonuma. Oh, what's this? EX. Why is there an EX on the chest? Okay. Oh, come on, Link. Challenge accepted. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's see. Yep, those do look like the ruins from the picture. I just need to find a incline. That must be it right there. You! Come on! Leave me alone. Well, found the memory spot. Yeah, you better run. Can't carry it. But here we are.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think, that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope. Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Ancient voice, huh? An ancient voice inside the sword. Must be talking about Fi or fire, however you want to pronounce it. But that's almost, we almost got all the memories. All that's left for this episode is to get the one that appears to be in front of Hyrule Castle. Let's see. I'm willing to bet it's right here. Seems the best course of action. Let's ride there on our horse. Gotta be careful we don't encounter any of the any guardians around here. Those look derelict, so I shouldn't have to worry. Oh crap! That's a live one. There's another derelict one. There's another one. There's another live one. Crap, they're everywhere. Don't spot me, don't spot me.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Whew, I think I made it. Shoot, there's one right there. Yep, Sacred Ground Ruins. You be gone. Oh crap. It spotted me. Gonna have to kill it. You hold still! Whew! Ah, dang it. You go away. Running out low on weapons now. Okay, one leg, one more leg. Ow. All right, that's all its legs down. Gotcha. Whew, that was tougher than usual. Get up all this gear. Got a lot of materials around here too. Alright. Finally. The last memory. Well, the last one that's out here beyond Hyrule Castle.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past. The sword
Gee, this
that
is
seals the
uplifting.
darkness.
She's making it sound like we already lost.
Ancient steel
Wasn't this your
bound
idea?
to hero.
You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
Wow. A living reminder of our own failures. Never realized that. Well, now that we've seen that... wrong part. We have collected all but one of the memories. Alright, before we end this video, I may as well go ahead and show you that each of the locations that I've discovered where each of the lost memories are. First up is this lost memory. I forget what it's called, the subdued ceremony. It's located here on the sacred ground ruins, right in front of Hyrule Castle. Can't really miss it. The next one is, I forget what the title of this one is, but it's right in direct view of the dueling peaks. It can be found right down here where I've marked the star. I've marked the locations of all of them with stars, so it'll be easier to find them as long as you have the area mapped out. Okay, stop hitting that button. The next one is Zelda's Resentment, which is located right next to a shrine, right down here at the ancient columns. It is right past the Tabantha Great Bridge, so it shouldn't be that hard to find, as long as you avoid the flying guardians. Next one is the Giga clan memory at the Desert Oasis, which is on your way to the Gerudo village, to Gerudo town, right here, at the Kara Bazaar. Next one is in the Elden Canyon, which is somewhere in this general area. I couldn't pinpoint the area exactly, but I do know that it's on one of these columns. Probably this one, I think. Yeah, probably this one, because it's in view of this area. Because you can see that area where the tower would be right there. Next one is at the Irish Plain, which is directly to Hyrule Castle's left side or right side, depending on which way you're looking. It is right here in this area. Just look for a big tree and a small tree right next to each other in the middle of a flower field. Next one is in West Necluda. It is right here in this area. Look for a big tree with two little statues where you can see the Bridge of Hylia and the Gerudo Highlands. Well, not the actual Highlands, but Mount Grenage also, and hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. My computer lagged for a bit. My recording lagged for a bit. Next up is, well, this one that we have yet to get, which I believe is in Hyrule Castle. I'm guessing somewhere around this area, since this looks like the only, since judging by the, well, it could be around here. It could be in a lot of areas. It shows a bridge to an interior tower. I'll have to find that. It is somewhere in Hyrule Castle, that much I know. Next one is Spring of Power. That one is a given. It is right in the Hyrule Highlands, right where the Spring of Power is. Next one is the Sanadin Park Ruins. It is right at the foot of Satori Mountain, right here. Give you a bigger area of view so you can see where it is. And next up is the Lanayru Road East Gate. This is the first one that we got. Right here. Here's a view of it from Kakariko. And finally is the one in Hyrule Field. This one is located right in a unnamed forest north of the bottomless swamp and to the west of Hylia River, marked right here. So yeah, that is all 12 memories that we need to collect. And right now for us, there's but one more memory for us to find and one more shrine to conquer. Next time on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're gonna storm Hyrule Castle and hopefully find the last memory and the last shrine. See you guys then.